Hello, today I'm going to talk about BitLocker, how to enable and what is a BitLocker. First of all, if you know that you keep sensitive information on your computer, it is always advisable to always safeguard it. And BitLocker is one of the security features which will add an extra layer of security for you or your computer or any external drive, for example USB flash drive and so on. Okay, and so for BitLocker, if you know that also, like as I said earlier, you know it's store information on the computer which you deem very private. I think BitLocker might be one of the security features which you can consider. Also, before we just jump in to know to just jump in to enable BitLocker on a computer, there are a few things which we should know before we just jump in to put BitLocker on a computer, because sometimes if you forgot your key or you misplaced it, for example, it could be a pain to unblock it or to remove it as well. So also, the few things that we should know is BitLocker is an encryption that is only available, for example, on Windows 10. It is only available on Windows 10 Pro as well as Windows 10 Enterprise Edition. Also, for the best result for your computer must be equipped with TPM, which is Trusted Platform Module. But it doesn't mean that without a TPM you cannot use BitLocker on your computer. Yes, you can, but you have to take some extra steps to use BitLocker on your computer without the TPM. But if you have the TPM on your TPM chip on your computer, that would enhance more security. For example, for you to use BitLocker on your computer. And also, you can use BitLocker on your computer, as I said earlier, without a TPM chip, by using a software-based encryption. But it requires some extra steps for you to put BitLocker on your computer there. Also, your computer BIOS must also support a TPM or USB device during startup too. Because if your computer doesn't support TPM as well, it doesn't support the USB start during startup, that might be an issue there. If this isn't the case, you will need to check your computer manufacturer's website for extra guideline, as well as for latest firmware for your computer BIOS. Your computer hard drive also must contain two partitions. If, for example, a system partition which contains necessary files to start a Windows computer, that means like your computer where your operating system is going to be stored must be different from where you're going to store your BitLocker files. For example, this is just to help you. If your computer doesn't meet the requirement, BitLocker will create them for you as well, so if you don't have to sweat too hard on that. Additionally, the hard drive partition must be formatted with the NTF file system as well. So put that in mind. Don't use any other file system other than NTFS if you want to format or partition your hard drive to use BitLocker on it. The process to encrypt an entire hard drive, for example, if you want to encrypt your entire computer hard drive, it might take longer. It might take longer for you to encrypt your entire hard drive. Okay. Okay. Also, you have to make sure your computer is also connected to an uninterrupted power supply and during the encryption process, because you don't want to be doing the encryption and then all of a sudden you lose power to your computer, which can have some kind of effect on your computer operation, as well as you may even have boot failure and stuff like that. So that is why it is recommended to have at least connect your computer to uninterrupted power supply, or better said too, if it's a laptop computer, make sure your laptop battery is fully charged and your battery too is good, and it can support your computer during the encryption process. If it is desktop, then therefore I would definitely recommend you use UPS, interrupted power supply, before going on. Yeah, and yeah, so you have to also check to make sure your device has the cheat and TPM chip, as I said earlier, if you want to use the BitLocker on your computer. In order to do that, you can press and hold on. First of all, I'm doing this demonstration on Windows 10 computer. So if you want to use it on Windows, you want to use it on Windows 7 computer, the steps might be a little bit different. So you can please put that in mind. Okay. So for you to get to this screen on your keyboard, you can press and hold Windows key on the keyboard and press the X key on your keyboard. So it's a shortcut, so which will bring you this screen here. This screen is for you to check if your computer is TPM enabled or not. And then from there you can expand the security devices, which is here, and then from there you will see if your computer is TPM enabled or not. So if it's not, if the TPM is not here, or trusted platform model, if it's not here, you should know that your computer is not TPM enabled. But you can also use it. You can also use BitLocker on your computer without the TPM. Also for TPM 2, at least your TPM, you should have at least version 1.2 or higher for TPM if you want to use it on a computer. So if your TPM version is less than 1.2, and then therefore you can try to either update the firmware, or you can use the other steps which I'm going to show it to you as well. Okay, and another one is to how can you how to ensure you can turn BitLocker on your computer without the TPM. So yes, you can. If your computer doesn't support the TPM, which is trusted platform model chip, you won't be able to turn BitLocker on Windows 10 though. Okay, in this case, you can still use encryption. You can still use encryption and authentication, but you will need to use at least local group policy editor, which I'm going to show you how to get to these steps as well. In order to get to the steps on your keyboard too, you will see Windows and sign on your keyboard. Press and hold that one. So if you press and hold the Windows key on your computer and plus R all together, then you will come to this screen here. So once you are on the screen, all you have to do is expand the administrative template here. So you just expand, just click on it like that, and you come to administrative template. Then from there, scroll a little bit down, you select on the Windows component here, and then you scroll a little bit down, then you see BitLocker drive encryption. You expand that one, then you click on operating system drives. So once you select on operating system drives here, then you come here and then double click on that one. Yeah. So once you double click on that one, then that's it. Then it will open for you another window, which is this one here. So this will open this window for you. All you have to do is select enable, which is here. This is just so that you can use BitLocker on your computer without a TPM. So you select enable here, make sure you use enable, and you put a check mark here. If there's no check mark here, put it here. If the check mark is already there, leave it as it is, and that will allow the TPM as well as pin, then all you have to do is click on this OK, and you're good to go. Okay, hope you enjoyed this slide or tutorial, and I'll be back again. Thank you and have a good day.